It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, it's our main event between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's made in the air. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. Defense gets to him, shells him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And it's going to be first down New England.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Throwing on second. May. That's complete. Here's Brown. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
We're going to run it. Here's Henderson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Trying to throw for it with May. A fight for it. Oh, it's going to be intercepted. Kicked off by the Arkansas rookie.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Five men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Here's Darnold. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Darnold. A throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigbo. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Here's Darnold to throw. And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner. So that brings up 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now Darnold. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Showing some patience in their ground game early here, Brock. Continuing to feed their guy despite the lack of results so far.
I know this will sound kind of silly, but you've got to run the ball to run the ball. And what I mean by that, there's no way to get this run game going is unless you continue to give him the rock to try to warm it up.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now, 7 to go. Sticking with Henderson. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Throwing is May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, New England. Demario Douglas with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Nice run there on 1st down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of this 2nd down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. If you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Now Darnold off the play action. Headed out right. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
On 2nd down, Darnold. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that 1st down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The give now to Price. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Here's a shotgun give to Price. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
Darnold with it on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
We call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion, and the yards necessary.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Out of the gun. Here's a give to Price. And he gets in. Touchdown! Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
And right down the middle and good. And his first try of the season ties us at 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Henderson to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. To throw, here's May. He finds Brown right side. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. They've got first down here from the 36. May looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Give him the first down here. Looks to be an even 20 on that play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Here's the pistol snap to May. Short pass brought in. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that is a Patriots first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Brought in right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They go play action. Here's May. Throw is caught. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
At the 6-yard line.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Here's May to the air. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Rolling left, buying some time. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This from just 23 yards away.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Corey Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Rolling into enemy territory. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 44 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. A give to Wilson up the middle. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll go right back to Wilson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Here's Wilson again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Now Darnold, 4th down. He finds Smith-Njigba, right side. And they're going to get this first down with ease, Brock. A pickup of about 8 as they convert on 4th down. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Cade, at the combine, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line.
Charbonnet powering ahead and in. Touchdown, Seattle. Zach Charbonnet on the board. That's his first of the season. Myers to add the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump ahead by 4. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. May now. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. To the set, May. Got for big yards on the right side. Stop finally made, but well downfield. Picked up about 24 before it. And that gives the Patriots a 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They kick the running back in motion. Here's May. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Fits it through, the contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Made a throw it. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
And the Patriots first down.
May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's May on second. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Throwing is May. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
From the red zone on first. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Borregales connects. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Second half starting off with a run by Charbonnet. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tracked down by Roberts Delane. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Darnold. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. To throw, here's May. And that hit pops the catch free. That's incomplete. Second down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. May looking to throw. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. May now from the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Henderson here from the gun. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it. It's going to be first down, New England.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw for May. Flush out now to his left. He's running with it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now. And they're going to throw out of the gun. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Byron Murphy. Getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
That's now the third sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this third down. On the gun, it's May. And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down. He connects now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense and try and protect it.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Darnold to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That is the spark that they needed. 31 yards.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Darnold looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away. All right, so trailing right now, looking up at the scoreboard, Brock. Can't afford to be too picky, but it did look like getting rid of that football was the right call there.
Yeah, you live to play another day. Now the key is you've got to take advantage of this day to come.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Darnold. That one's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Out of the pistol, Henderson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they've got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Man in motion out of the slot. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And this one falls to the turf. He wasn't able to hang on through all that contact, so we've got 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Darnold. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Throwing here, Darnold. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To throw, here's Darnold. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Price on the give. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They got the first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
First and 10 from the 32. Darnold now to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
Throwing on second, Darnold. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
May now. He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that is a Patriots first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Henderson on 1st and 10. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. I have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Made a throw it. Short pass brought in. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Has his man. It stops. The play picks up about 6 yards as he stops. And that gives the Patriots a 1st down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out. It's 2nd down. Too early to go back to that well, partner. They were still locked in on him after his gain on that previous snap.
Yeah, they defended this one far better than the last one. Some renewed focus and bodying him up. You know, as a defender, you have got to separate that receiver from the ball.
Now May on 2nd down. He beams one deep right side. He's trying him again, but this one is also incomplete. Defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's 3rd down.
Just not a real big fan of that one, Kate, right there. Both the play call, but ultimately the decision. And that falls on the quarterback and his brain. You got to know the situation, the time, the distance. I don't think that was worthy of taking that kind of shot, certainly into coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing is May. He'll drop this to Henderson underneath. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's May on 1st. Now 4-6 passing on what has been a very busy drive for him. Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
On 2nd down, May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
May, 1st and 10. And he's now up to 5 completions for the drive on his 7 attempts. Working inside the red zone. They did it! He made the interception!
May's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Price. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
You know what? We get another interception. You know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. And I'll tell you what, Brock, a very valuable pickup there on first down. Not flashy, but valuable. They just got to keep this football moving.
And you know what it does? It just keeps them on schedule. And any OC in this league is going to be good with a 7-yard gain on first down, especially here in the final frame.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To throw, here's May. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a big kick. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They're going to run it. Here's Henderson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Another look for Henderson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They send a man in motion. Working on 2nd down. May. Under pressure, down he goes. They got him now to 17. Lawrence in there again. And it is a huge loss there ahead of this 3rd and goal.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's May, 3rd and goal. He brings it in. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards, nicely done, but still short of the markers. It is 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Patriots up by just a couple of points. Big moment here for Andres Borregales. It doesn't get much easier than this. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense has been doing their job.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And not able to corral this one. That's going to be Loyalty's 2nd drop of the game. It brings up 3rd down.
There's really 2 things here in the passing game you need right now. Like, there is no margin for error. You need to be accurate, and then your guy on the other end, whether it's a tight end, receiver, whoever it is, they got to know there's going to be some contested catches on the other end.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they're staying out there. They had to go for that one, Brock, and they find a way to...
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
After that 4th down exceeded expectations, look at this, some excitement as they come up to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Go back to Charbonnet again. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
That makes the score Seahawks 22, Patriots 19. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Maine looking to throw. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
He's got it inside the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Patriots try to hustle everyone up to the line. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here's May to the air. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Here's May. Incomplete pass, and they're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's one you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. They cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. They jump ahead by 4. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds, and that's it, Brock, the final play of our game. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So that'll do it for this one with Brock Hewitt.